In the Library is sponsored by Office Suite for all your PDF, document creation, and email needs in one place. Try Office Suite. Check out the description box for a link and code for 5% off all your Office Suite purchases. Previously on In the Library. Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Library. I'm your personal librarian, Bill Gerardo. This is part one of 30 words that did not exist 30 years ago. And now, the conclusion. Okay, so continuing on with our list, our next word number 16, is Facebook. Of course, this refers to the social media site, one of the biggest and certainly one of the longest lasting. First used in 2004, and it actually started as the Facebook, all one word with a lowercase f. And as a verb, it means using the site. Following along with that is podcast. Again, from 2004, and it is a digital audio program available for download. And during these times, in the last couple of years, of course, podcasts have exploded, especially actors doing rewatch podcasts of their shows. One of my favorites, not a plug, I'm just telling you one of my favorites, is Office Ladies with Jenna and Angela from The Office. That big show, we all know The Office. And so that's one of the podcasts I listen to the most. Paywall is the next word, coming to us from 2005. And it's a system in which access to all or part of a website is restricted to paid subscribers. So you actually have to have a paid membership in order to gain access to that information or that access to the site. Okay. My website, just so you know, does not have a paywall, although I could put one on there, but I haven't. Locavore is the next word from 2005. And generally, it means people who eat food produced within a 250-mile radius within where they live. So local food. This word was Oxford's Word of the Year in 2007, but it can be traced back to 2005, coined by food enthusiast Jessica Prentice. She used the term to describe people who eat local food, and it has generally mean to know local, meaning within 250 miles of where the person lives. Turnt, spelled like you have here, was formed in 2005, and it means extremely excited, wild, or drunk. It comes to us from Twitter in 2008, but Urban Dictionary has it back to 2005. Nobody knows where this word really came from, but it probably came from, the biggest speculation is that it came from hip hop. But again, it's just one of those words, like I said in part one, you just don't know sometimes where the word came from. And of course, the next one coming to us from 2006 YouTuber. And you are watching a YouTuber right now. And you yourself are a YouTuber by true definition of the word. Frequent user of the video sharing website YouTube. YouTuber these days are more referring to the people who produce the content, but originally it meant the content creators and frequent users of the site as a viewer. And this came about a year after YouTube launched. YouTube launched in 2005. YouTuber was first used in 2006. And it officially was added as an entry in the Oxford English Dictionary in 2016. The next one, also from 2006, is Clickbait, which officially is content, the main purpose of which is to encourage people to click on a link. This joined the Oxford English Dictionary in 2016, and it first came to us from a blog post. A similar expression, which is less well known, is link bait, which basically means the same thing as clickbait. Crowdsourcing is another word from 2006, and this is our next word on the list. It's obtaining information by enlisting the services of a large number of people. It's traced back to an article written by Jeff Howe in Wired magazine, and he described it as a new pool of cheap labor, where everyday people create content and solve problems. Of course, the more well-known similar term is crowdfunding, which is from 1997, when a rock band from the UK raised money online for a US reunion tour. Hashtag is our next one. It's from 2007, and it is a word or phrase preceded by a hash sign. Hash sign, of course, is the tic-tac-toe board, but it did not come to us from Twitter. It is best well known as coming to us from Twitter, but Twitter did not invent the hashtag. It was brought to social media in 2007 by a Twitter user, Chris Messina. He tweeted, quote, "How do you feel about using hash or pound for groups, as in hashtag barcamp?" So Chris Messina, a user of Twitter, invented it, not Twitter itself. The next one comes from the political world of 2018, which is birther. This is a term used to refer to people who believe or claims that President Barack Obama was born outside of the US. And therefore, he's a now former president, of course. But if you are a birther and you believe that, then you believe that his presidency was unconstitutional, because foreign-born people cannot constitutionally be president. So if you believe he was born outside the US, you believe his presidency was unconstitutional. Our next one is from 2008, and it is Bitcoin. It's a type of digital currency, and there are many, many digital currencies now. But Bitcoin was one of the first and probably the most well-known at this point. It is a cryptocurrency created in 2009 by a person or group that's not entirely known, but a person or group by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto, who was the miner of the first ever Bitcoin. The term itself came to us from 2008 when the domain bitcoin.org was registered. Probably in relation. Don't know. Next up is Photobomb. Again from 2008, and it's sneaking into the background of people's photographs. It was added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary in 2017, but it can officially trace its origin back to Urban Dictionary in 2008. It is used to describe the moment when someone intentionally but unsolicitedly sneaks into the background of a photo that's being taken. Okay, this one is my least favorite word on the list by far. It's adulting. From 2008, and it means to do the things that adults regularly have to do. I hate this word. You're not adulting, you're an adult. These are things you have to do as an adult. That's it. Plain and simple. It comes to us from a tweet in 2008, popularized by millennials. And it was nominated as a candidate for Word of the Year in 2016 by Oxford Dictionaries, but it lost to Post-Truth. And as I said, it originated in a tweet back in 2008. Now, that was my least favorite word on the list. This next one is my favorite word on the list. It's Omnishamble. First used in 2009. And it's something that is totally disorganized and a complete failure. It's a combination of omni, meaning all, and shambles. The end result, Omnishamble, was used by a character in the popular British political satire, The Thick of It. That's a great word. I just love the sound of that word, Omnishamble. And we finish up our list with a word from 2013, and it is bingeable. A show having multiple episodes or parts that can be watched in rapid succession. Most famously with Netflix and the other million streaming services we have now. That's really where the term is applied to. It was added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary in 2018, and the first known use of it was in 2013. So, there you have it. That is the end of 30 words that did not exist 30 years ago. If you like these videos, please give us a like, a share, hit the subscribe bell. It's free to subscribe. A very small percentage of our viewers here are actual subscribers, so come on in, join us, and let's get together. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out this link right here for the In the Library merch. We have all kinds of merchandise out there, all found on this link. And we'll see you next time. Please keep on reading.